Hello, we are here to talk about the new Rikuspikus diagnostic test for Rikusios disease. As more and more people are getting diagnosed with this illness, we have heard from many patients and physicians that the current method for diagnosis is quite costly and uncomfortable for the patient. Therefore, after hearing these concerns, we have created this new diagnostic test, which is relatively painless and inexpensive, at about 50% the cost of the other test. We have just completed our latest study using a population-based sample of 10,000 people. You can see our results here. Using these results, we are finally able to give more exact numbers on the sensitivity, specificity, positive predictive value, and the negative predictive value for this diagnostic test. As you can see, we found the sensitivity of our diagnostic test to be 91%, the specificity at 16%, the PPV is 15%, and our NPV is 92%. Therefore, based on this sensitivity, you can tell that this diagnostic test is very good at properly diagnosing someone who does have Rikusios. There is also a high probability that those who test negative for the disease using this test do not have the disease, based on the high NPV we see. Being in the healthcare field, you may already understand what these results mean, particularly the PPV and the NPV, as these probabilities tend to be more important numbers for clinicians, such as yourselves. However, it is important that you fully understand these results so you can accurately report the results of the Rikuspikus diagnostic test to your patients. Most importantly, you want to emphasize that the Rikuspikus diagnostic test is fairly inexpensive, relatively painless, and based on the sensitivity, the test will properly diagnose 9 out of 10 people who are ill with Rikusios. However, they should understand that because this number is so high, the specificity is lower. So this means that the percentage of people that are correctly diagnosed as not having the disease is low, thereby making the false positive rate quite high, at about 84%. Additionally, with the low PPV, we know only 15% actually have the illness of those that are being diagnosed as having Rikusios. Therefore, with the low PPV and high false positive rate, you want to keep in mind that if the Rikuspikus diagnostic test comes back positive for one of your patients, you will need to conduct more testing to confirm these results. However, if a test comes back negative, you can be fairly sure that your patient is disease-free, as the NPV of 92% means that 92% of those that test negative are in fact disease-free. Therefore, to summarize to your patients, this test catches most of the people that have Rikusios, but by trying to properly diagnose everyone with the illness, we unfortunately do get a lot of false positives. But if they test negative, they can be fairly confident they are disease-free. Feel free to reach out to any member of our team if you have any other questions or concerns regarding the Rikuspikus diagnostic test and our results pertaining to the sensitivity, specificity, positive predictive value, and the negative predictive value for this diagnostic test. Thank you.